A busy day for the President of the United States. What is achievable today?
It's a great question. Yeah, it's a trio of summits. He first starts here at the NATO headquarters, and then he has a meeting with the G-7, and then he goes on to the European Union, discussing with a slew of American allies about what next they can do when it comes to penalties and sanctions against Russia. We should note we just had a number of penalties announced by the United Kingdom. We're waiting for the United States, which are supposed to be going after a number of oligarchs and lawmakers. And then, of course, the G7. Bloomberg has seen a draft document of what the G7 is expecting to announce, and there's going to be some sharp words and a warning to President Putin on the use of chemical or biological weapons, what severe consequences that may mean. Right now, it is just words. We do not know yet what that next level could be in terms of sanctions, because they've really gone after the gambit of the Russian economy, and what is left, of course, is energy, but that is going to be incredibly difficult for Europe.
Maria Tadeo, what is the immediate war action in Ukraine? There's all this diplomacy, suits and ties, and fancy Chanel dresses going on. Great. What's the war report this morning?
Well, Tom, the fight continues. That is essentially the war report as we've seen for 28 days. And today we heard from the Ukrainian President Zelensky say we are going to continue the war. For as long as there isn't a ceasefire, the war is going to continue. And we take it that Russia is not serious about this negotiation. And Tom, this is very important. You know, I hear a lot of commentary about Ukraine should just take any ceasefire, should just accept any deal and put an end to a horrible war. But if you really look at the Ukrainian psyche, this is a country that really believes they can win this war, and that really has been united by this aggression from Vladimir Putin. So if you ask me, are we going to see an end to this in the next few days? Well, what I hear from a lot of our Ukrainian sources who speak to us still from Kiev is that no, the fight will continue. They're not scared about this, but they will ask again for weapons and for further facilitation. And this is why this meeting between NATO is so important. By the way, Zelensky will jump on the call, and then he will also jump on the call with European leaders. But the other big thing, Tom, it's not the meeting in Brussels, but it's a meeting tomorrow in Poland between the U.S. president and the Polish president Duda. That will be key going forward. This is a country that plays an incredible role in Europe. It really is Poland.